guys, so this is part 3 of using textures with dance, and I actually didn't expect to be taking this long to explain everything. We were just talking about like hydraulics and stuff with the previous video with like robot. So hydraulics is like the car, right? Like, so we imagine we have like this car that's like boom, boom. So hydraulics, there is also a shape with that hydraulic motion, right? So when you see the claw machine, boom, that shake motion, that's kind of like part of the hydraulics as well, right? So we can use that hydraulic thing, like when we go, boom, and hydraulics is also a lot about changing levels as well, like level up, level up, level down, 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 boom, 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 boom. Like we could add that shake, boom, 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 like that bounce. Like you look at like a low rider car, for example, it has a lot of bounce with the hydraulics. So that's even the same thing. If we take that hydraulic system that's going down like this, boom, we can add that because there's a lot of weight and mechanical motion going on. We can use that the shake and the hydraulics, like boom, or coming up, boom. So there's that shake at the end of that boom. Alright, so that's like hydraulic robot. And yeah, with robot, there's just other textures we can do with robots. So there's more like the mannequin, which is more like, you know what I mean, like more like poses and stuff. It's got a different texture to it. There's like animatronics robot, which is more like animated robot. It's like tick 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 tick. So we have all these like all these different textures with robot as well. Animatronics, hydraulics. We have like just your typical robot. We have like a funky robot, which is like boom, ta, so the robot can dance, right? So obviously funky robot is just a human doing a robot, and it's a little bit more organic and a little bit more funky and stuff like that, right? So the textures, you can actually still show them through like robot and stuff. Next is, I think I already talked about stiff and loose movement, but so stiff is like, you could just keep your movements very stiff. So very stiff movements. Or we have very loose movements. So puppet is very loose, loose. So you can have everything very loose, right? I think Boogaloo in certain styles are just naturally more loose than the other. But I'm just showing you like loose movement for now. Right? So you let it go. Your rolls and everything. Okay, like something very loose, right? So loose, stiff, heavy. We talked about weight in the previous video. Lines. So lines can show textures because if something's sharp, it's pointy. Okay, sharp objects have a point to them. So things that have sharper lines just take on the texture of being more sharp and pointy, right? And like So that's the texture, right? So sharp line, for example, here, straight up, boom, 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 like this. So straight, sharp, 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 or tink, sharp, tink, sharp. Even like sharp elbow, sharp elbow, sharp, sharp, boom. Same with waves though as well. So if we take this nice fluid wave, we can make it more sharp, like sharp, 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 boom, sharp, sharp, tink, tink, boom. You know what I mean? So we have this like sharp. So yeah, I'm just showing you like sharp lines for now. Even the legs, like, put these sharp lines. So the whole point of just like sharp and then curve. So we can take like a wave and add these curves to it, right? So I actually learned this from Bishop, but he talks about creating this curve in here, like this circle motion, and this is like, we can create this texture, right? So it's like something is inflating in this invisible space, and it's, or in this invisible space as well, like, or in the neck area, like, the neck area, right? Or in the back, like something is inflating in the back or in the front, in the side. Okay, so we have this like lots of curves and stuff as well, which create these textures. And that's what makes a wave look soft. So soft and hard, the curves are going to create an illusion of something soft, and then these like hard lines, these create the illusion of something like very hard, right? Or stiff or robotic. So different textures can play a role in characters too, right? So next, well, that's lines. Power control. So if we just pop it 100% all the time, then there's not much texture there. That's one texture, like bam, 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 boom, pop, boom, pop. See, that's a hard texture, right? The texture of that is hard. So we can use power control to control the texture, and the texture is going to be soft and hard. Okay, so hard, bam, bam, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom. But we need to change it up. Like these go like boom, pop, boom, something soft, boom, 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 bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, and then maybe pop, pop, bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, and then maybe soft, boom, 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 and then maybe boom, boom, bam, bam, and then maybe like soft, 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 bam, 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 and then we can boom, 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 bam, 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 boom, boom. You know what I mean? We can change the texture of that soft and hard. Now, sliding. Yeah, sliding. So something slippery on the ground. This is a little bit harder to show you, but glides and slides create the texture of something slippery on the ground, right? So we have to be able to show like, whoa, something slippery on the ground. Or I need to be able to go like, whoa, something slippery, like slips, or like something, like we can slide, like skiing on ice or something. And then something, whoa, slippery, whoa, slippery, whoa. So I'm still like, I'm not sliding here. I'm just still kind of like showing you that something slippery because I'm very like unstable on my feet. Whoa, that's something slippery. But you could slide out like this and show like, okay, it's still slippery, like slip, 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 whoa, whoa. And then we could have like, whoa, some glides or something like, whoa. Even like something is like sliding. It's very like slippery on the ground here. So I think that glides can also show a lot of that like the floating and the gravity and weight as well. Because a glide can be like, a glide can sometimes look to people like you're floating on like the moon or something. And some people will be like, wow bro, like you look like you're like you're floating or something, right? So a glide can show weight as well. If you're always on your toes, then it shows a little bit of weight, like weightlessness, sorry. So smooth and buttery. Now smooth and buttery, it's kind of in the same concept as like soft and hard and stuff. But smooth, I think of something just glides very smoothly, like with effortless. It's just gliding effortless, like smooth. And then obviously there's flow as well. So you can use a little bit of flow to create this smooth buttery feel, right? So you see in Boogaloo a lot, if you're able to like create this smooth, like this smooth kind of buttery feel and then keep it continuous all the time. Then it looks like super cool. The more smooth and buttery you can have your Boogaloo, then it kind of like adds that feel to it. Okay, so I'm not too good at doing the smooth and buttery stuff because my style is a little bit more animated in general. But if I was going to do smooth, I also do like waves. Even my waves though, are a little bit more like lines and like stops and stuff. So like smooth. Very smooth, right? So smooth and buttery. We could do like smooth and buttery in like any style though. So it's not just like it's not only waves and it's not only Boogaloo. It's just like how smooth can you make any movement, right? So even your glides could be like smooth, like. I can't do smooth glides, but if you can do them, like the moonwalk. Why was Michael Jackson's moonwalk so good? Because it was like, it was so smooth. Most people can't do it that smooth, but that's what made his moonwalk so good. Was it was just super smooth, right? So, before I end this video, I'm going to go over two more concepts, which is sticky and magnetic, right? So sticky is like something sticks to our body, and then it's like we have to try and like, it's hard to like pull our body part, like how do we like pull it off our body because it's stuck. So this is like sticky hand style. Our hands are like kind of stuck, right? So it's like we have to show something sticky. Even if we're like walking, oh, our foot's stuck. my foot's stuck to the ground. Like, it's stuck there. And everything's isolated off that point, so, yeah. Okay, so that's sticky concept. And the next concept is magnetic, which is very similar, where it's like, now our body is attracted to like a certain body part, right? Or our head's attracted to our shoulder. Right? Like that. So that's the magnetic concept. We can bring it up to our hands. Boom. Or any body part could be attracted to another body part, right? So knees could be attracted to the elbows or whatever. Just so that's magnetic, guys. Peace.